Alright.
Hey guys, welcome to the first ever, the very first Minnie and Stu cigar review.
I'm Minnie.
I'm Stu. Today, this is the cigar that we are going to review. It's the Gloria Cubana Obelisco. Alright, this is it's a fancy looking pyramid shaped stick, as you can see in the photos that we're showing you right now. It's a pyramid looking stick. They're kind of going for that 1950s classic Cubana feel.
Very classy.
I got them. They were a box of 25 for about 120 bucks on NeptuneCigars.com. They shipped really quickly. So if it's something that you may be interested in, I haven't seen it at a lot of other places. So Neptune Cigars, that's where I got it from. That's where you can get it from. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get toasted and start smoking, and yeah,
do it.
So,
by the way, Neptune's not paying us for any of this. We're completely unsponsored. We're just two dudes who love cigars and gonna share our thoughts on them.
Yeah, we promise, guys, we will give you our complete, honest opinions. If we like a cigar,
if we hate it,
we will tell you. If we hate it, we will tell you. So to toast my cigar, I am using a Zippo with a Thunderbird torch, and it has a soft flame.
I'm gonna go a little old school and use the old match trick, which totally not gonna do right, but
he's never lit with a match before.
Nope. Alright, I give up on that. First lesson. It's okay to fail at cigars. I do it on the daily.
You only fail if you don't smoke.
Exactly.
There you go.
Still need to buy one of these.
So right away, due in part to the shape, it's kind of a very tight draw.
No, don't do that.
I'm gonna try something here, guys.
No.
Zycar V-Cut. Let's see if that kind of opens it up a little bit. There's a big cap on this. I'm still not even out of the cap. But
probably gonna get a bunch of nasty comments. You're not supposed to do it like that, Minnie.
okay, so that V-Cut really kind of helped open it up. He's struggling over here. That's okay.
Alright. Disclaimer, I'm kind of a newbie still at this, so if you want a little bit newer of a newbie's approach to cigars, that's gonna come from me. He's a little bit more veteran. He's gotten me into a lot of stuff.
Okay, on that note, let's talk about that for a second. You know, we all have that friend, that one friend, who gets us into things. They get us into things, and then 10 years down the road, you're like, you jerk, you got me into this. Do you know how much money I could have saved? Now, my friend is my buddy Aaron. Maybe one day he'll be on the show. But he's the one, I mean, when we were little kids, he got me into Power Rangers. He got me into Star Wars. We took karate at the same time. He's also the one who got me smoking these. Alright, so flavors.
That's actually not too bad.
Mild to medium on flavors as far as potency of flavor goes. Get a little bit of a kind of a leather and earth, with kind of like a light chocolate at the end of the palate. What are you getting, Minnie?
About the same. I'm getting more of that leather and wood, or leather and like, I want to say
almost like a cedar.
Almost like a cedar, yeah.
Okay. So that's the initial light. We'll get into the cigars a bit and give you guys an update. Alright guys, welcome back. We are about 20 minutes into these sticks. Smoking pretty well. Mine's a little snug on the draw.
But that's to be expected with torpedoes, really.
Yeah.
Like, that's one thing. All the smoke kind of gets packed into the end, and kind of there's a little knot at the end of them where all the leaves are bunched together. So you kind of get that tight passage. So you just work it out a little bit. It's one of the annoying things I find, actually, about smoking torpedoes. I love them just because you get a little bit more. I feel like you get a little bit more flavor, a little bit more directional flavor too. That's a phrase, I'm making it up. But
directional flavor. Alright, so many wants directional flavor. The smoke on it, I mean, it's a nice white ash, which just means that the tobacco was grown in good, healthy soil.
Except for if you messed up the burn.
Huh?
Except for if you mess up the light like I did.
Yeah, Minnie messed up his light. He's still working, he's learning.
The rest of it's good though.
It's a dry, kind of a dry, chewy smoke, so almost kind of, I think the best way to kind of describe it, you know when you get beef jerky, it's chewy but it's dry. It's kind of what it reminds me of. It has nothing to do, it's not the texture of it, but that's just the best way I can describe it.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
You have anything?
It's considerably light for what I was expecting.
Yes, it's definitely a light to medium flavored stick. Now, we were talking earlier about people who get us into stuff. Who's
Yes.
your person?
This guy. Okay. Archie.
No.
Alright.
I'm almost offended.
Alright. Almost 10 years ago, it was archery, in which this guy literally looks at me across campus and says, "You, come join the archery club." And of course, what do? Like a scared little freshman at the time. Okay.
He joins the archery club.
Join the archery club. Come to find out, you have to spend quite a bit of money. Well, for a college kid, that was a lot of money. Like your normal bow setup, like your entry-level bow setups are what? For recurve, you're looking at
$1,000.
$1,000
Easy.
at least. Easy. But me at the time, I wasn't the smart, thrifty shopper. Still am. But I wanted the top line stuff, so it was like 12, 13, 14, 1500 bucks. Got me to got my first job in college, though.
Yeah.
But anyways, so it was archery. And then he calls me up a few years later. We were still keeping in contact. And he's like, "Hey, you should go try this scotch." Which I think it was a Johnny Walker Black at the time. But anyways, yeah.
So scotch.
He got me into scotch. And actually, you know what? I don't think my scotch obsession really took off. Like, I kind of flatlined. Like, I tried the Johnny Walker Black when I got back to Utah, because it was one of the first entry-level ones. Because I called him up, I'm like, "Hey, which one should I get?" And he's like, "This one." So I got it, did it, like drank a little bit of it, decided I wanted to go back and try another one. The next one was Glenlivet, I think.
Okay.
And then I couldn't go back to the Johnny Walker after that.
Really?
Yeah, like I would drink the Glenlivet, be okay, and then a couple days later I'd go try Johnny Walker, and I completely hated it because it tasted like garbage to me. Like, it just, ugh. I know there's probably some Johnny Walker fans out there that are not gonna like that, but it is what it is. No. And then fast forward to within the last year, started watching a couple videos that he showed me. Thank you.
Alright, so this is our shout out to the Whiskey Vault, Daniel, Rex. We are magnificent bastards, and we love the vault.
Yes.
We love the tribe on Facebook.
It's gotten me a lot of trouble.
It's definitely got us in a lot of trouble. We have growing whiskey collections, and soon we'll do some reviews where we pair some of our whiskeys with our cigars. I will say, I'm kind of impressed at how well this ash is holding on, by the way.
Oh yeah. Even though I dorked mine up, like, it's still holding on. So the other thing I wanted to say about this cigar real quick is that, like, it's just smoking like crazy, so.
Okay, his is smoking like crazy, mine's not.
Yours is, you're just not in an angle that you can actually see it, because I can see it. But
No. Well, I clearly am at the wrong angle then. We would love to see. We just want to see cigar smoking grow. You know, we want to see young guys get into this. We want to see young girls get into this. You know, obviously, you know, 18, 21, whatever the legal smoking age in your area is, wait until you're that age to start smoking. But, you know, we want to see it. So, you know, if this is your first time, if you're watching this and you're going to go smoke your first cigar, or you just recently had your first cigar, put a comment down below. Let us know. Say, hey, Stu, Minnie, I just had my first cigar. It was this. I liked it. I didn't like it. You know, one day we'll do a video that talks about kind of our favorite cigars to get people started on. I know I have a couple of favorites that I like to give to people. Minnie, I'm sure you have a couple favorites, right?
yeah, I've got a couple of my personal favorites, but
Alright. So, alright. Well, we're going to get down a little bit further into this and we'll come back to you guys. Alright, guys, so we're coming back. We are well into the second third of the cigar, and it's been a little bit of a flavor transition. Minnie, how would you describe it?
I would describe it as like a smoky caramel, if that makes any sense. It's got a little bit of a sweetness to it. A little, well, I wouldn't say salty. I'm not really getting a salt flavor on it, but definitely got smoked caramel.
It's kind of like Laphroaig and caramel.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, so if you know Laphroaig, it's got that peaty, rich, smoky taste. Once you get through the, you know, Band-Aid flavor,
Nobody else gets the Band-Aid flavor.
yes, other people do get the Band-Aid flavor. You gotta learn how to get past the Band-Aid flavor to enjoy it.
I never got the Band-Aid flavor.
It's because you don't have a soul.
How dare you, sir? How dare you? My beard may be red, or bits of it may be, but it does not mean I'm a soulless ginger.
I didn't say you were a soulless ginger.
We love everybody.
I said a ginger stole your soul.
Oh.
3 weeks ago. Remember? We were at the bar, and there was that ginger girl that was kept talking to us. Well, as she was talking to me, she reached over and plucked a beard hair from you and stole your soul.
And you're just now telling me this?
I thought you knew. I mean, you typically feel it when your soul leaves your body.
I'm oblivious to everything. I'm actually really enjoying this. It's not overly complicated, but not super simple and bland either. You get that light. Like I said earlier ago, it kind of was on the lower side of a medium, which doesn't make sense, I guess, but.
Now one thing I do want to point out. Look at this, man. Look at that ash. That's about half ash right there. It's nice, solid ash. You know, cigar smokers would like our ash. Now watch, as soon as I go to smoke it, it's gonna fall off. But overall, I mean, it's a very good stick. It's not your special occasion stick. This is more of your, I'm gonna go outside and I want to have a smoke and I want to watch Netflix while I smoke and just kind of want something to play around with, enjoy. You know, it's a good smoke. It's a pretty easy smoke.
Alright, we're back for our final thoughts on this cigar. So, Trev is getting down to the very bottom, almost to the band. I'm still working on mine. I'm a little slower of a smoker. I like to take a puff every couple minutes and just kind of take a break for 5 minutes. It's gotten me a little bit of trouble because sometimes it'll actually go out, and that's always sad.
My final thoughts overall, it's a very enjoyable stick. It's getting down the band. It's getting kind of narrow. It's getting kind of warm. About the point where it's right at my kind of. that, ladies. I just want to point out that is self-control. He has not said a single swear word, and he is in pain right now.
Hi, Mom.
All right. So we're down to the band point. Overall, it gets good marks on flavor, appearance, construction and burn. The one thing I'm really gonna take off for on this stick is it bunched up on me, and it wasn't until I got kind of a good halfway through it that I was able to really work that knot out, start getting good smoke production. So for me, I'm gonna use a 10-point system here. I would give this like an 8.5 out of 10.
For me, good band or good construction, good draw on it. You had to work on it a little bit, but for me, I've had a couple torpedoes that it's just done the same thing, so that's okay. I don't mind doing that. It makes me a little bit more active, I feel like, when I'm smoking. But the flavor was all right. It's like I said, it's medium. It's not overly powered. The flavor does kind of change a little bit. You get some sweetness in it, like very subtle sweetness, a little bit of pepper, a lot of wood and leather. For me, I would actually put it at probably a 7.5, 8 for me, just because it really doesn't go out there, right? But that's just my thing. I feel like anytime you rate something, it's, a 10 is
10 is perfect.
10 is perfect, but a 10 is also very subjective, right? Because his 10 is going to be way different than my 10. My 10 is a Cuban I had, 10, 12 years ago that a friend let me have a puff off of. But
my 10, the closest thing to a 10 would be the Cigar Obsession Final Third. If you can find them, there's a few places that have them. I think cigarandpipes.com still has a few. But if you can find them, pay the $75 for a 5-pack, and they are just a glorious stick. All right. So here's what we want to know from you guys. We want to know, one, if you're smoking your first cigar or you just smoked your first cigar, what was it? What did you think? Two, I want to know, what's your number 10 stick? What's your favorite stick? The stick that is absolute perfection to you. Alright. Minnie, what do you want to hear from them?
I want to hear your first experience and what you wish you would have known. Hindsight 2020 being what it is. What you would have known, or what you wish you would have known about your first smoke. Kind of give us an idea of what tips you wish somebody would have told you, or what cigars you would have stayed away from, or you would have actually liked to have tried first.
Right. Now, here's what else I want you to do. I want you to log on to Instagram. I want you to find me at Smoked Stewie, STEWIE. Click follow, and I want you to follow Mikey at
Mad Mick Jr., I think. I'll put a link in the description.
Alright, Mad Mick Jr. maybe. And Smoked Stewie. Follow us on Instagram. Go check out the Whiskey Vault and the Whiskey Tribe. Go check out, some of the other great cigar reviewers out there. Check out the TNT Cigar Review. Check out
Cigars Daily.
Go check out Cigars Daily. Tell Tim you said hi. Go check out Lee Mac 912 and Bob the Cigar Guy. Alright? We want to see Bob the Cigar Guy get his viewership up to over 1,000 by the end of May. He wants it by the end of summer. I want it by the end of May. I don't know what Minnie wants, but Bob wants it by the end of summer. So let's get it up by the end of May, okay? Go give Bob the Cigar Guy a like and a subscribe, okay? Alright guys, till next time, have a good one, smoke 'em cool, and we'll see you guys later. Oh, and Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.